Welcome to the Yushukan Museum, where the rich tapestry of Japan's military history unfolds before your eyes. Located within the historic grounds of the Yasukuni Shrine in Tokyo, the Yushukan stands as Japan's oldest war museum, dedicated to honoring the courage, dedication, and sacrifices of those who served the nation. As we step inside, we're transported back through centuries of Japanese history, from the legendary samurai warriors to the modern armed forces. Here, every exhibit, artifact, and carefully curated display reveals a story. These are stories of resilience, stories of evolving traditions, and stories that shaped Japan's identity in times of both peace and conflict. Join us on this tour of the Yushukan Museum as we uncover the layers of Japan's military past and appreciate the stories that have been preserved here for future generations. As we begin our journey through the Yushukan Museum, we come to an exhibit honoring the medals and decorations awarded to Japan's servicemen throughout history. Displayed in this case are symbols of courage, dedication, and honor, each medal representing a story of sacrifice and loyalty to the nation. Each medal carries a legacy, a reminder of the individuals who wore them with pride, serving under challenging conditions, often far from home. Here, we stand before a striking display, a ceremonial saber known as the Marshal's Saber. This exquisite piece is modeled after the swords carried by the guardians of Japan's imperial palaces during the Heian period, a time when honor and loyalty were paramount values among the samurai class. Since 1889, this saber has been awarded by the emperor to military officers holding the esteemed rank of marshal. It's a symbol of respect and authority, a token of gratitude for distinguished service to the nation. The blade's elegant design reflects not only the craftsmanship of Japan's sword-making tradition, but also the enduring spirit of the samurai. In this part of the Yushukan Museum, we see a circle of faces, portraits of individuals who embody the spirit of the samurai. This display honors Japanese warriors across generations, from the legendary samurai of the past to the soldiers who served in more recent history. Each face here represents a legacy of courage, discipline, and unwavering loyalty to the nation. At the center of this display, a plaque describes the spirit of the samurai, a code rooted in honor, sacrifice, and dedication. This spirit guided these men through times of peace and times of war, shaping their sense of duty and commitment to Japan. As Japan transformed and faced new challenges, this samurai spirit evolved, yet its core values remained intact, continuing to inspire Japan's military and national identity. Here, we encounter a defining artifact in Japan's modern history, the Treaty of Amity and Commerce. Signed in 1858 between Japan and the United States, this treaty marked the beginning of Japan's complex relationship with Western powers. It was a pivotal moment that led to the opening of Japanese ports and the start of Japan's integration into the global community. Known as an unequal treaty, it granted significant privileges to foreign powers, including extraterritorial rights for their citizens and control over trade tariffs. This shift, signed without imperial consent, sparked intense debate within Japan, challenging the traditional authority of the shogunate and igniting a national conversation on sovereignty and modernization. While these treaties were initially seen as a compromise, they set Japan on a path of transformation. Determined to regain full control over its policies and international standing, Japan undertook rapid modernization, culminating in the reforms of the Meiji Restoration. This document stands as a reminder of a turning point in Japanese history, where the nation faced the challenge of preserving its identity while adapting to a new world. As we look at this treaty, we reflect on Japan's journey from isolation to engagement, a story of resilience, ambition, and determination. This timeline takes us through a series of encounters between Japan and Western powers, tracing key moments that shaped the nation's path toward modernization and global engagement. From early diplomatic attempts to unexpected encounters, each date and event here marks a step in Japan's evolving relationship with the world beyond its borders. Beginning with the British incursion into India in the mid-18th century, the timeline highlights how events around Asia influenced Japan's own policies. We see the arrival of Russian envoys seeking trade, followed by interactions with Dutch, British, and American ships, each pressing Japan to open its ports. In many cases, Japan held firm, rejecting trade requests in an effort to maintain its isolationist policy under the Tokugawa shogunate. But as foreign influence grew throughout Asia, Japan's resistance was increasingly tested. By the 1840s, Western imperial powers had established a strong presence in neighboring countries, creating new challenges for Japan's leadership and ultimately leading to the decision to engage with the outside world on its own terms. This timeline is more than a record of events. It's a story of Japan's journey through an era of global change. Each encounter brought Japan closer to a momentous choice, a choice that would reshape its destiny, leading from isolation to transformation. As we follow these events, we see the resilience of a nation adapting to a rapidly changing world. As we conclude our journey through the Yushukan Museum, we're reminded of the profound resilience and spirit that have shaped Japan's history. Each artifact, each display tells a story of honor, sacrifice, and transformation. From the days of the samurai to the modern era, Japan has navigated immense challenges, adapting and evolving while preserving its core values. This museum stands as a tribute to the courage of those who served and the enduring legacy they've left behind. It invites us not only to look back at Japan's past, but also to reflect on the lessons it offers for the future. In honoring this history, we gain a deeper understanding of Japan's journey and the principles that continue to inspire its people. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Japan's military heritage. May these stories remind us of the strength found in unity, the importance of resilience, and the timeless value of honoring our shared history.